usa otra palabra. Eh, eh, bien. ¿Cómo tú usas otra palabra? Pero, cómo tu nombre? El mío es eh, yo no me acuerdo de reference. Yeah, no. Bien, bien, yo no me acuerdo de cómo tú suponiendo cómo te reference aquí. ¿Ah? Así yo. O más. ¿Es A o E? ¿E? Con E. Mi es con E también. Ya. The letter es mi nombre. A veces de A también. O dos Ks o dos Ns. Tabas. Ese no es sobrino. Ese es neto. You know, there's a thing that's big on YouTube. Guy was complaining about he got divorced from his Filipino wife. All the American lives. I guess he got married and then she left after became a citizen. I don't know why the guy's complaining. You know, we gotta do something for a little while. Hey people, it's all here. Tuned in. I'm always in Memphis. a long time since I've been live. It's been a long time since I've been live, and I don't know what happened. I used to have hundreds of views on while I was live, but it like stopped after I got so many strikes here on YouTube. They really cut off my live. I think the most I had was like 400 views at one time on live. Ever since I had to deal with the strikes for like a year or something like that. Well, I know better now. For some of the stuff, I still get like some things I get in trouble with YouTube, but I don't know exactly. I have to do different things and stuff, but I don't understand a lot of stuff. So I try to be cautious as possible here on YouTube. But this is different because of live. I used to go live because I had a lot of watch time. Well, if you're tuned in, then I'm talking about my strengths and stuff. Well, it was for going against the policies of YouTube, guidelines, policy, all kinds of stuff. I broke all the rules. It was like when I was live, the people were telling me to do stuff while I was on live and stuff. And they said they're going to send me money and stuff like that. So I did what they said. They took me down. They said they were stream recording it, posted it online. They said it went viral. They said they'd take it down. They did take it down for like over a year. I think like a year and a half, I think. All those damn strikes they had. It took forever. I got one, but it takes a long time for one strike to go away. And then it's still around. And then I got another one that's like even longer. Another one, after like, they all went away, and then it came back again. And if I look at my channel on YouTube.com, on the studio, I still got like warnings and stuff on the channel. And it's been years since I had all those strikes. I got all kinds of stuff. I don't know what happened to them. I really don't know what happened. I can understand the policies and guidelines and some of that stuff because there's an audience here on YouTube that's younger. And even though I put my live was not made for kids, but still, they get in here. Well, that's what happened, I guess. You got to be careful. It's like this entertainment, so you gotta be careful. Be careful with what happens here on YouTube. Entertainment, TV. When they blur out something on the TV, like nudity or a foul word, bad word, whatever. I got some kind of message from YouTube about that. He said something about bad words or something. They're changing the policies or something about bad words. Yeah, I can understand how this is like entertainment, so be careful because the audience on YouTube can be younger. I look at my audience is YouTube studio, and there is people on YouTube that are younger. Tell you a story. Something of when I lost something. That seems kind of not that bad. So I lived in an apartment, and I was listening to my music, my headphones, and one of the headphones has a sofa, and I lost a little plastic earbud to my headphones. And that sofa had, it would eat up everything when you sit. I lost my piece to my headphone. I looked all over the house. I cleaned up the house, vacuumed, stuff like that. I would move the furniture and stuff around. For 5 years I looked for a piece to that house. It took 5 years longer. In the beginning I tore the couch out, tore the couch up. I tore the whole living room up. I looked everywhere in case I lost it somewhere else later or something. I never did find it. Periodically throughout the years, I did tear out the couch or something like that. Look for it. But, you know, it took 5 years to find it. And it was right there. Right there under the couch. Now the couch would eat up everything. And I tore the whole thing apart. I even ripped it up and stuff. See if there was like stuffing or something. It took 5 years to find it. I think I did. I went out and replaced the headphones because I lost my one earpiece. And I used to use this, scope pen where they used to have wires. Like a music player or something like that. And it came with an assortment of different sizes. Plastic pieces for the ears, but there wasn't doubles and stuff on it. I don't think. And there's other pieces that might have worked, but when I jam it in my ear, it doesn't like jam in there correctly. So I think I replaced it. I think I might have given it like a year before I replaced it. I'm still looking for it. I might have just stopped listening to music or something. I'm pretty sure I gave it like a year before I released it. They're only a couple dollars, but I'll go up to someone to find my earbud. I remember what happened to my after 5 years, especially when you walk around with us and sleeping in your pocket. Another story I probably think of something. I went ice fishing before. Codfish. Ice fishing, it's got to pop a hole in the ground. You need to be careful where you pop the hole in the ground. The fish are extra hungry, so it's more easier. But besides the fish, like, there's also like gold and artifacts and rabbits and people. It was like if seasons. That's basically what the artifact is about. One time I went to the river to go fishing. I was fishing. It was like real early in the morning. And I was at the river about like 4:30 before even the sun comes up. It might came up at like 5. It was like the whole construction crew that showed up. I don't think there was anyone at the river that we had the fishing. And I was like in the bushes, catching fish and stuff, trying to. A whole construction crew showed up, and they were like drilling into the rocks and stuff. And these were like, indigenous people that make those little holes in the rocks and stuff so they can find their kids. This means like political activists. They're like political activists coming out and saying there's something about the indigenous people. And they're out there drilling holes and stuff. Something like that. I went to check out the powwow. So this is September. The powwow could be today or something like that. I don't know, in the Valley, California. The powwow might be coming up. It might be this weekend, right now. Or it might be next weekend. Powwow. For the Indians. Anyways, I went to the casino. I went to check out the powwow, and I went to check out this Indian burgers from the Buffalo Burgers and Indian tacos. So I get my burger. It's a good burger, but the guy said it's just a regular burger. I get my tacos, Indian tacos. Said it's just regular tacos. I said, well, that's false advertising. The Indian guy says, but you want the money back? I said, no. I just wanted to try something different. See if we gave you money back. And everyone wants their money back. Well, basically, that's how they support themselves. And indigenous people, just through the community, through the casino. And if they gave all the money back to the casino, then they won't have any money for themselves. And I don't think they're going to just change anything because Kevin comes in. So, and I don't think, well, yeah, the casino. Now the best casino in the valley is a casino called, I think it's called Eagle Mountain Casino. It's in Porterville. It's rated the highest in the valley. So if you look at the reviews on other casinos locally in the valley, they may have poor ratings. If you just look at the reviews, which a lot of people complain about losing, stuff like that, they might say the food's good, or they might even say it's great, stuff like that. The Porterville, the Eagle Casino, look at that review there. It's got good ratings for just about everything. The atmosphere, to the dealers, to the food, and the winnings. So there's people, a lot of people on the reviews say that they went in with a little bit of money or some money and then come out freaking triple or double their money. They say that's the #1 casino in the valley through the reviews, and it actually pays out more than everyone else also. But then see, I'm in Fresno, California, and here to Porterville, where the Eagle Casino is at least 100 something miles away. So it's over an hour away. I figured also, if you're going to go out there, they're probably going to give you something that way you can get yourself back, make you get yourself back home. Because it's real far. Now with the situation that's been going on since 2019, with the detriment of stuff, they used to have buses that came out and picked up people if you wanted to go to the casino. And it's been over 5 years since. I don't know if they put the buses and come back to the cities to pick up people or not. That we didn't have to drive. Don't worry about that long drive to the casino. Now there's a couple casinos nearby, which is about the same distance. I don't know if they got buses that come out I don't think they got busted. I think they stopped. I don't think they brought it back again. And as an adult, there used to be smoking cigarettes allowed inside the casinos. So I don't know if they brought that back to the casinos. Last time I went was maybe a couple of years ago, and I hit the jackpot, but there wasn't smoking back then. And at the time that I won, I was thinking about photographing or taking a picture of my window, but I couldn't. I was so excited. I just wanted to cash out before the machine changed its mind. And I haven't been there since. I don't think they allow smoking inside the casino anymore. And I don't think they brought back the buses to the community for the rides to the casino. And I think about 5 years ago, the casino was cheaper price for the games. And fast forward to now, well, at least I haven't been there for 2 years. And it raised up a lot. So it's been 2 years now. I haven't been there, so it's gonna have to gone up. Now my relative says there's always going to be some hardcore people going to the casino, which they are probably maybe not. Now there's a thing in the casino. I believe everything is in favor of the Indians, since it's their place. And how could this be, even though it's here? Community, how they can take just about anybody's income from anywhere in the United States and operate such a business of sort here in the United States. Anyways, the waiting, there's a big possibility if you know how to play. And the tables are better chances than the machines. See, they just have it set up a certain way. If you win, even with the better chances of the table, they're gonna change out the deal or take the money back. But it could be your day that let you walk away with a little bit. So it's always unfavorable, I believe, in the business people. But then the machines are supposed to, I believe, kick out a certain amount that you put in. Now, people playing all day is contributing to it. payout time the machine is supposed to kick out. But that's not necessarily true. Because you could come in and it's about the jackpot, and all of a sudden you got somebody on the computer right next to you, or someone coming up to you, bugging you, trying to see what you're doing, or trying to get you drunk or something. And ultimately, it's always in favor of the casino. Now here at those facilities, they adjusted the scenery and the ground and stuff to plants that are natural to California. They don't just have stuff from the nursery. So those are hand selected. More expensive. They grow out in your front yards. I see a lot of death caps. Those are those white mushrooms. I don't know, another story or something. Let me think of another story. Ah, yeah, a fishing story. So I was fishing, and I caught a red bass here in Fresno, California. It's a red freshwater bass, and it had like an eyeball kind of looking thing on its tail on both sides of the fish. And now I think all the waterways are connected, and they all come from Colorado, and they're all connected in the waterways. So somehow I happened to catch a red bass here in Fresno. I think the waterways ultimately, after all the debris and washes from the streets, parking lots, to the waterways, and makes its way to Mexico. And Mexico, I don't think they have a good treatment plan for their waters by the time it reaches them. I think Mexico has more water flowing down there by the time it reaches them. And after that, it just goes out to the ocean. I think I've seen some videos on Mexico, because the water goes out here to Mexico, but the water quality is poor. We have a lot of issues. ultimately go to the ocean. Here in Fresno, you catch just about anything in waterways. From beavers, ducks, turtles, great bass, small bass, white bass, small fish, crappie, bluegills, sunfish, carps, crawdads, catfish, salmon, worms. I think I heard someone catching a walleye before, but before trouts and stuff. You think you got brown trouts, rainbow trouts. I don't think I heard stories there used to be salmon from the fishermen, people at the rivers. Used to be salmon, clams and stuff like that. Probably crabs and stuff. Frogs, there's a lot of frogs. Rivers. In the rivers, in Fresno, you don't have to worry about poison ivy or poison oak. It's not until you get higher up in the mountains. I don't think anyone grows it here in Fresno. But there's a lot of plants that look like those blackberries that grow in the rivers. I think higher up in the mountains, that's where the poison oak and ivy's are. Poison oak and poison ivy is some sort of 3 to 5 leaf plant that makes you itch and swell. Nothing that little, I think it's called calamine lotion to take care of. I think it'll go away after a while by itself, maybe. One time I got a fishing hook stuck in my finger. And I tried to rip it out. But I ultimately had to go to the doctor. And they slipped it out my finger. Think of another story. Oh yeah, this is a good story. So there's this movie, and he's a war veteran, and it's in World War or something like that. I was watching the movie last night, and he got amnesia, and for 3 years he didn't know what happened. It's like a love story. But it all came back to him. So now, I had amnesia for 3 months. And they said it might come back to me. But it never came back to me. For 3 months, I don't know what happened. Absolutely nothing. Blank for 3 months. And it never came back to me. Let me think of another story. Oh yeah, it's a funny kind of story. Now I was going to Walmart to do some shopping or something. I don't remember. But I was looking out the garden area, and this old lady asked me for help to help her put some plants in her basket. And here comes security. It didn't take him but a minute. I wasn't even finished putting the plants in the basket. He said I came into the store, he watched me, go straight over to the lady or something like that. I told him. Anyway, they thought I was doing something, adult raised or something. Now, the old lady, I was checking out the plants myself in the garden area, and the lady asked me for help. So she testified for me, because she just asked me for help to load the plants in the basket since I was just there, you know. I don't know what happened there. Out of all the people in Walmart, they said they watched me come in. I don't know. I just got here. I had to be here for a minute or a couple of minutes. I was looking at the plants and veggies and stuff. This is going to be a gossip story. I could probably change it around. That way it won't have to be too much of a gossip. But, so I went to this place, and before service happened, there was breakfast. And the breakfast was served soup and stuff like that. I was eating it. Hello. And I was eating it, and it was good. So after I get done, anyways, I was watching everyone finish up with their food, breakfast, and everyone was putting, and these weren't like small little straight out flour. These were massive restaurants. Okay, how are you? I'm okay. I'm doing okay. How are you? Where are you coming from? Rania, MD. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm okay. Okay. Where are you coming from? Which part of the world are you coming from? Rania, MD. Rania, MD. Egypt, but I talk English. Well, how about that? I'm in Fresno, California, United States. Egypt. Probably dark skin. Very dark skin because it's so hot. Probably black. So hot. Egypt. Now that's a lot of stuff happened there in Egypt. Rania Hamdi, looks like I'm talking to you here. Says, no, I don't have dark skin. It gets about 115 degrees in California. In some places in California, it could be 140 degrees. It says it's a lagging the service. My live is lagging. Well, probably a couple more months of heat, the temperature. Today is Sunday. here. And it's like 3 o'clock almost in the evening. I ain't got nothing on the agenda today. My wife is sleeping. Well, thank you so much for talking with me. That's very good. From Egypt. Now, Egypt. I'm not quite sure. But I think Egypt has some different stuff going on than what I see on TV. And there might be a certain kind of laws down there. Now, I live in California, Fresno, California, United States. And the laws over here are basically a free-for-all. Just about everything goes. And on TV, I don't know if it's picked up over there, but there's all kinds of stuff going on. Everyone's breaking the law all the time. Even in the home, stuff goes on. It's a free-for-all. Our economy. Well, I live in Fresno, California. My bills are so high. Very hungry. With the stuff going on, I guess, in the world, supposedly, definitely affecting No, I don't have kids. I'm 30 years old. I live on 3 acres in the house. I have a chicken, a dog, and 4 cats, and a wife. My wife is 70 years old. We've been together for 8 years. She has a son and a daughter. I am 30 years old. Now, when I met my wife, she was 70 years old, and I was 30 years old, kind of, sort of, getting there. Anyways, we met, well, at a pool hall to play pool. And I was looking for a wife. I had 5 girlfriends. At the same time, I went to see each one of them every day. I didn't call my wife until 3 months later, which made me have 5 girlfriends. One was they want to do too much stuff, go to many places. Another one was a lesbian, which I didn't want to change. And she was a woman, I didn't want to change her. Another one was already married, supposedly. And the other one was, this one was kind of demanding. The other one was Mexican one was demanding. Everything always ended up difficult with her. So my black girlfriend was like 50, and she wanted to do too much, go too many places. My lesbian girlfriend, I just hung out with her because she was a woman. And she was a lesbian, I didn't want to change her. And then I had a mom girlfriend. Yeah, it's big. The house is big. My mom girlfriend was supposedly married. The Mexican girlfriend, she was too much demanding. She always wanted something that I couldn't give to her. And so my wife now, she was the one that fit the most. Like the story of Goldilocks and the 3 little bears. She was just right. So here's a AC that's in the window. How did I figure that out? Today, 100 degrees. The area that I live in, the homes, $500,000 a piece and above. Probably number 3, number 4, number 5 area in town. So I could only keep up with the bills for so long. Every every dollar that I receive goes to the bills. At the end of the night, I'm very hungry. I have a hard time everything. My relative helped me out many times. Never asked for anything back. And sometimes I help out a lot, and I get back, I ask for it back. And sometimes the people help me, and at times I don't help back a little bit. Sometimes I help the people in the street more than people that are important. My father came home from work. He said, "I never go to sleep." He said 3 months. He never seen me sleep. I said, "What's the problem?" My father said I have a big attitude for a 1-year-old. I take my father's stuff and I throw it out in the street. My father says, "You make a good man." neighbor didn't want to give her stuff back. 30 years. I have problem sleeping. Awake. Sleeping. Big problem. My relatives say not too much sleeping. I don't know if it's genetic. I was born that way. When I sleeping, it's possible because I have a big problem sleeping, not very often. I try everything. Pepsi. Your teeth will fall right out. Your teeth will fall right out. Pepsi. Corn nuts, jerky, pork rinds, your teeth fall right out. Pepsi. There's a lot of Mexicans. United States. I'm half Mexican. Grandparents come from Mexico. For a weeks ago see this. I'm sure somebody that will look at it and recognize it and know exactly where it came from. But I'm not my grandparents. I just have the blood in me. Or the genetics. Whatever I may know. Welcome to America. There's probably some audience out there watching. People come from all around the world to America. Here in America, there's freedom. I could be on YouTube if I wanted to. I could drink a soda. I'm in California, so basically it's a free-for-all. Now I'm from Fresno, California. If you met someone else from Fresno, California, they'd be just like me. Fresno, they have all kinds of stuff to do. There's like 1 million different restaurants to try. Lots of different food to try. If you're bored, you can just go to the store and go shopping. There's different things that you can do. All kinds of stuff. And there's a lot of people you can see. go hang out in the salon and get everything done. Beating all day. You can go shopping, eat at the restaurant, watch a movie, go shopping, hang out with the people at the shopping center. You can go down to the river, go swimming, and then come back to the shop and then pick up all the stuff that you want. Nighttime. Lots of people at nighttime. Everything is closed. Just about. There's some stores 24 hours a day. Lots of people at nighttime. Women, men, lots of people. People like to go to the park at nighttime after the park closes. They hang out in the shopping centers after everything is closed. Parking lot. You can do all kinds of stuff first. There's stuff that you can climb if you're into climbing stuff. There's a milk factory. You just gotta sneak in. And you can climb top of the silo. You can go fishing in Fresno. There's lots of waterways to go fishing. If there's water, you can go fishing in the day or at night. Yeah, I don't think you need a fishing license necessarily. If you're in town, that's only when you go to the rivers and stuff and lakes. That's where the fishing game is at. That's where the sport fishing is done. I don't know what the laws are for fishing in like a canal don't think there's a limit if you start to catch a fish in the canal. You can go swimming at the gym at someone's house, at the river. In your backyard. You can swim all day and all night long if you want to. Until you become a fish. So what do I look like? You can go get plastic surgery if you want to. You can go buy 10 cars from the car lot. You can go get a pass, seasonal pass for the movie theater. And watching movies all the time. You can watch 10 TVs at one time if you want to. You can go to a party. Well, I'm getting hungry, so I gotta figure out something to eat. I'm gonna log out here.